Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be playing a new run with Gongsun Zan, 184, Yellow Turban Rebellion. For a couple of reasons, one of them is I was looking at playing as Gongsun Zan in this game. It's been a while since I've done a run as him. And another thing was the Yellow Turban Rebellion in Romance 14 seems like if it goes on long enough, you can get to the point where Dong Zhuo can take over the Han court, right? I was looking through the events. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't played it out. You need to play for a couple of years, but we're going to see. So those are the two big reasons. I wanted to play as Gongsun Zan, early Gongsun Zan, no Zhao Yun. Zhao Yun kind of cast a shadow over his force, pretty big shadow, where it kind of feels like the Zhao Yun force. Another thing that kind of hurts him in this game is compared to like past games where you could have a horse cavalry, a horse bowman. It doesn't really exist in 14. There's nothing that really captures the White Riders, flavor that Gongsun Zan has or has had in past games. Romance 11 especially comes to mind where he starts off with horse tech and he can use horse bowman. Anyway, Romance 9 also another one where he's really good at using horse bowman. So in this game, to kind of fix that, I gave him a special trait. We created a special trait. If you guys don't know, the DLC lets you make traits. So we gave him the White Riders trait. He was famous for using white horses, which were believed to be like, I don't know if it was like sacred animals or the local barbarians were the local foreigners, let's say, they were scared of the white horses, so they didn't want to mess with them, at least in the novelization. So the White Riders literally means how he would purposely lead his troops, his elite troops with white horses, and it would influence the barbarians that he was fighting up in that region, the Wuhuan forces and stuff like that. So we created this trait. It gives enemy units -5 morale and -5 defense. Nothing too crazy, but it can stack with the rest of the force. So his immediate family and then a couple of his generals that he deployed, Shanjing, Yangang, Tian Kai, have White Riders. And then him himself. The thing about this force, like I said, it really doesn't have anything. Like the way that Romance 14 is kind of created, there's nothing to really capture that feeling. And when you look at this force, the devs were kind of like, you know what? Arrow formation. When we look through his force, it's just arrow, arrow, arrow. And they were just like, give everyone arrow formation and give everyone charge. There you go, horsemen. Horsemen done. Everyone gets the fast formation that's very aggro, and everyone gets a damaging tactic, which is it's fine, but it's not enough. So again, we gave them White Riders to kind of build on what they gave us to work with. Arrow formation, of course, increases damage, makes us move a lot quicker, and our tactics charge faster. So you pair that with something like charge, which almost everybody has charge. So charge hits hard, decreases enemy morale, and if you have the White Riders trait, you're already decreasing enemy morale, and you're also debuffing defense. So it kind of feeds into what the devs already gave us. We're running quickly, charging in, dealing a big hit, trying to charge up our tactic very quickly and just running at them. And White Riders will help lower the defense, so when we do hit them with charge, hopefully it hurts more. And if we stack a couple of units, White Riders, I want it to kind of get stronger as the game goes on. So as we get more and more units, then this effect should overlap. It should stack a little bit on top of each other. So when you get an army of 4 or 5 units with white horsemen, the whole army of White Riders coming out, it should give us an edge, right? When it comes to settings for this one, I'm going to use my mostly normal settings. The only thing I'm going to change up is we're going to increase the effect. Where is it? We're going to increase the effect of the cores. Effect of neighboring areas. So we're going to have it on medium instead of normal. So cores are going to be more important to take and to hold. And then to double up on that idea, we're going to have Surround and Conquer turned on. So it's going to make taking territories a little bit more difficult because even average units are going to get stronger buffs from being in their home field advantage. And we should get a buff too, but this is stronger for the AI. If you're playing on veteran, you kind of already start with this on medium. But I have a lot of beef with veteran. I'll talk about it later. But there's a lot of reasons why veteran is just not very good. One additional key thing that I'm going to implement is we can only recruit as many officers as years have gone on in the game. So in year 1, we can only recruit 1 officer. In year 2, we can recruit 2 more officers. In year 3, we can recruit 3 more officers, and so on and so forth, so that we kind of slowly ramp up. Because these earlier scenarios, it's too easy to get a shit ton of officers immediately. And your force just becomes this amalgamation of a lot of parts, and it's kind of unrecognizable. So I want to keep the synergy of the White Riders together a little bit longer. So it's also going to make...
灵帝当政，宦官与外戚横行朝野，暗示腐朽，天下混乱不堪。百姓在苛政重税的压迫下怨声载道，接二连三的天灾与饥荒令天下哀鸿遍野。此时，太平道教祖张角揭竿而起，带领走投无路的信众。 举起了推翻汉室的大旗，史称“黄巾起义”。百姓投砸黄金，纷纷加入黄巾军。起义的声势犹如燎原之火，席卷了天下。朝廷见事态严重，于是任用何进为大将军。 委派卢植、黄甫松、朱俊等人镇压黄巾。另一方面，伴随着这场纷争，许多英雄豪杰开始在各地崭露头角。汉中平元年，乱世揭开了序幕。
Okay, so one more thing, I should say 2 more things because I kind of couldn't help myself, you know what I mean? I'm looking at the yellow turbans and I'm like, you know what if we made them a little bit stronger? Just a little bit stronger. So I gave the yellow turbans an extra 10,000 troops. So we can see their values have increased slightly. So now they're up to, let's see, 328,000. Versus the Imperial Army at 124. Although, you know, we're all teamed up. We're all on the same team here for now, even Dong Zhuo. Actually, Ma Teng's not on the team, which is kind of a problem. If you're playing this, I mean, this is an issue. This feels like almost an oversight. Like, I know Ma Teng was not on good terms with the Imperial Army, but for game balance sake, you might as well rope him into this coalition so he doesn't just get wiped, you know? Of course, you can always edit that in yourself. Like I just edited in the turbans. So we gave them an extra 10,000. And we've also playing with the world state that I call Warsworn. So Warsworn world state, what that does is all the values of all the cores on this map, all the ones that are owned by anybody, not the free ones, they all start at barracks level 3 and agriculture at level 3. So that means that every single faction is going to be able to recruit higher troops, higher troop yields, and collect more food to feed those troops immediately, right from the jump. Level 3 barracks, level 3 agriculture. You know, Koei really misses, when they have ideas like this, one of the things that kills them is that they don't have a toggle. They should have a toggle or a setting for world states. Just different settings for the setup. You know, like when you boot into a Civ game and you're like, how many resources do you want? How fast do you want things to progress? Whether it's this game or Nobunaga's Ambition, it's like you guys need to have something where you can say, hey, do you want the map to be developed a little bit when you start? Especially for a game like Romance 14, because these little areas here, if they start off developed, right, like I have them here, that it incentivizes play around these areas. Suddenly you want to invade places that maybe you wouldn't look at because you're striking at your enemy's economy. You know, in this game, whenever you capture, as you move in and you take hexes, you reduce your enemy's income in that core. So that core will start to develop, you know? It'll start to fall apart. But when you start this game, normally everything has a value of 0. It's a blank slate every single time. And I don't know why Koei doesn't add a slider so that you can have these things already pre-built. It adds another layer to the game to where now it's like, hey, I have to think about defending my stuff because my stuff is actually worth something. It's not a blank slate like these blank cores are going to be. You know, it's already developed a little bit. So I have to think about defending them, or I have to think about attacking and moving in and just messing with my opponent's economy. You know, stuff like that. Anyway, those were the two things. Let's look at our board here. We've got, let's see, Warlord, Research Terrains. We can't get anything useful yet. Let's just go down the list here. We don't have that many officers, so. Like I said, we're going to be playing with a self-imposed rule. We can only recruit an officer equal to how many years there are in the game. So in year 1, we can only get 1 new officer. Year 2, we get 2, and so on. Okay, he's already set up the schemes. Our brother here can give us stone walls, and I think that's about it. City's durability, recovery, and construction speed are increased. That's not good either. Can we strengthen arrow? Okay, let's just strengthen arrow, because pretty much that's what this force does. That's all they pretty much gave him. Outside of Gongsun Zan himself, we do have some nice role players in this army, but that's about it, you know? We already have some free officers here. 2 free officers. We can only take 1 because it is year 1, and obviously we're going to take Qiu Li Yu. He's even up from this region. Oh, he might not join us. He doesn't like Gongsun Zan. That's right. These guys fought each other. What are the chances on a scrambled map that he would be here? Yeah, this guy is excellent, but we might not be able to get him, although he would fit in here. He would give us access to snake formation, which would be a blessing for us. You know, this force is really hamstrung in this game because we have a lot of mountainous terrain, and we have some sea squares. Not a lot, but we have a little bit of ocean. Koei managed to fill in a little bit of the ocean at least, and we have nothing that helps us with either. They just stuck us with arrow. I'm going to try to employ him, but you know what? First things first. Let's start grabbing some cores. I mean, I got buffed yellow turbans right next to me. So yeah, the yellow turbans, their officer quality is really bad in the beginning. They just have a lot of numbers. They have the 3 brothers, 1 or 2 guys who are decent, and some spots, there's almost nobody. You can see 3 officers in Wan total. Su Shang has 3 officers, I mean Baron. But the longer they're allowed to persist, they will get a lot stronger because they'll start grabbing all the free officers. All the free officers in Romance of the Three Kingdoms, you know, will start to show up because they have the most territory. So it just follows logically, you know? They have the most free territory, so they're going to be able to, they're going to have the best chance at improving their roster. I'm not interested in serving Gongsun Zan at all. Yeah, it's not going to happen. All right. That's just bad luck. That's bad luck that we would we would get that great general, but it would happen to be somebody that does not like us. Also, the Imperial forces have no morale to start. You know, to try to... Oh, he's already heading over here. We found Pank C. Who else did we find? Jiaho Yuan. Holy shit. Oh no, we took Bao Tao. No, can I take back the rule? I can't believe it. We found Jiaho Yuan and... Oh my god, that's probably the closest I've ever gotten to getting Jiaho Yuan in my force. Ever. So we already recruited a guy, so we're done. We're capped. We cannot take Jiaho Yuan. So we got this guy instead of Jiaho Yuan. Let's see. 57 leadership, 70 strength. Negative trait. Arrow. Okay, well he'll fit right in. Arrow formation and inflame, which is a worse version of charge. The main difference between inflame and charge is that charge lowers morale. Inflame is just a hit. So you want charge instead. Wow. What are the odds? We could have had this. And we got this. Can't make this shit up. And he's probably gonna... Our defense is 675. His assault is 1500 with the 2 cores boosting him up. Do you have a tactic ready? He does. Yeah, there's no way we're winning that. We're gonna have to withdraw. Okay, let's see. We've got Zhang Yang coming up the mountain. We're gonna try to withdraw. If he gives chase, we'll drive him off together with all of us. Okay, it was disturbed. You hit him back with charge, not bad. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can surround them. Yes! Now we just gotta swarm them. A little help, fellas? Surprise it. Oh my god. Just like that? Alright, we got our revenge, but they still have plenty of troops. We do not. The old turbans are advancing towards Beiping. Yeah, I see them. Gongsun Zan, by the way, amazing. You know, incredible officer. I would say A tier. The only reason I think he doesn't stand out as much is because he's usually got Zhao Yun in his force. And so Zhao Yun kind of, again, casts a shadow over him. But Gongsun Zan himself is incredible in this game. He is like far and above everyone else in his force. Kind of like a Swiss army. Does it all. He has dash, which is like incredible speed. Castle builder allows him to build facilities quicker. Downcast kind of hurts if other people are wiped out. It affects his morale. And of course, we gave him White Rider, which is going to help him in the battle. But right now, we just want to use his Castle Builder trait combined with the speed. I want to get a tower here to defend the shore. I want to defend the shoreline. And then we'll get another tower here defending the entry point into the valley. Capture that and then get out of the way. Just to annoy them. Oh my god, here comes the ship already. Oh, 16,000. Oh, here we go, 16,000. I'm going to try to get Tian Kia here so we can hit these ships as they're running by. By the way, these are not boats. These are not boats. The old turbans actually got themselves a navy. How did they get a navy? Okay, so here we have Zhang Jiao's administration board. Strength, look at this. Strengthened fish by 4, owl by 4, arrow by 3. Really strong stuff. Really strong stuff. Developed facilities, so he's got access to stone walls. We've got a fire build, leaning into fire attacks. His advisor is his brother, Zhang Bao. And then personnel, we have trained engineers. Level 7. Level 7 assault ships unlocked by Zhou Kang. Really strong administration board. Sometimes you click on those administration boards and they're nonsensical. I don't know why Sun Jian falling for the noob trap. The noob trap going up into Beihai when he should be going south, man. Sun Jian might be wiped already. He fell for it. Fell for the noob trap. Classic Sun Jian. Taking the bait, falling for the traps. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get the ship a little bit. Good hit. Our envoy to Wuhan is there. Once we get friendly relations with Wuhan, we'll be able to trigger an event that'll give us a couple more troops. Oh, fuck! He didn't even take the port? They don't care about the port? They're just gonna charge at the city. Man, they're gonna be heading towards us already. Fall back to try to defend the fort. They're already heading towards us. Damn. No, we're not gonna last very long here. That's it. Yanka is out. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Fix it, fix it. They're not taking the port for some reason. Let's go. Oh, chained by Mazdudi. Nice. Okay, they split. I'm just gonna have him keep working on this. Gongsun Zan's just gonna keep charging. By Mazdudi. That was a key hit. We gotta keep this tower up for as long as we can. Oh, duel! Let's go! Save the run! Please, save the run. Take him out. Yes! Kill him! He didn't kill him. Obliterated. Let's go. Capture him. We did not capture him. Okay, it's fine. They're already running. Oh my god, we survived. We survived the initial invasion. Okay. Alright guys, well, that's gonna be it for this one. And the next one, we'll probably have to face a similar invasion. We'll see if we can hold them off. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care.